Since most investors are facing cash drag on top-rated platforms, it's time to consider some suitable alternatives that enable you to earn passive income without constantly checking your dashboard just to discover that you have uninvested funds in your investment account. That's why today we will look closer at LANDE to determine whether it's a suitable alternative to other top-rated platforms on P2P Empire. LANDE is not a new platform anymore. In fact, I made a video on LANDE last year. Back then, they were called LANDE Secured. I also visited their headquarters in Latvia last spring before the company rebranded to LANDE. If you want to watch one or both videos, you can do so on our YouTube channel. As the P2P lending space develops rapidly and the market environment changes, it's time to review LANDE again to see how the platform performs in 2023. Suppose it's the first time you hear about LANDE. In that case, you should know that it's a Latvian-based crowdfunding platform offering investments in agricultural loans backed by crops, cattle, land, machinery, or financial pledges. The average loan-to-value ratio of LANDE's portfolio is 44%, lower than on other European crowdfunding platforms. You can expect to earn between 10 and 12% by investing in secured loans with a loan period ranging from 6 to 36 months. LANDE is currently issuing loans to farmers in Latvia, Lithuania, and Romania. Investors' appetite to invest in crowdfunding platforms this year has decreased due to the extremely poor performance of Estate Guru, one of the largest platforms in the market. Despite the challenging macroeconomic environment, LANDE has managed to perform well. It has been one of the top performing platforms in the past few months. LANDE is one of the few platforms that offer publicly available performance-oriented statistics that you can review regularly to get an idea of their portfolio quality. As I'm recording this video, LANDE has funded nearly 600 loans and repaid almost 200. There are 305 current loans, 91 delayed loans, and 6 in default. That's a pretty reasonable portfolio performance considering that some type of collateral secures all loans. According to my latest discussion with the CEO, the debt collection team has recovered all the principal and accrued interest from defaulted loans, meaning none of the investors have lost money on the platform. Of course, there is no guarantee that this cannot happen eventually, which made me wonder whether a particular loan type of collateral is safer than others.
Of course, the safety might be higher for machinery and land loans, just because there's a pledge, and if it defaults, we go to court and we get it back.
So if you want to increase the safety of your investments on LANDE, land and machinery as collateral is a somewhat safer choice as those loans can be recovered faster. Remember that even with secured loans, a high default rate decreases your liquidity on a platform. On the other hand, you still keep earning interest.
It's not like your money still doesn't work. Even if it's defaulted, it still works, it still gets calculated. And after the sale, you get both principal and interest, which is accrued.
Since my last video on LANDE, the company also expanded its footprint to Lithuania and Romania. While issuing agricultural loans in Latvia and Lithuania is similar, there are some differences to be aware of in Romania.
For Romania, we didn't even have any defaults now, and we are also, since it's a new market, we're going for a much more safer approach. We didn't want to experiment, so it's even safer than in Latvia. For now, we mostly go for fully collateralized loans of land and machinery. With harvest, we don't know the market quite yet good yet, so we try to be super cautious with this product.
When a platform is expanding to new markets, it always increases the risk to investors, as the platform needs to align its expectations with the reality. LANDE has been operating as a lender for several years, and only in 2019 it opened the investment platform so retail investors can invest in loans. Not long ago, the platform raised a 500,000 euro investment in equity to fund the company's expansion further.
Financially wise, we're profitable. We have some investments to strengthen the platform. That's what we're doing. If we stop doing that, we stop spending money on investing and growing, we could just work and be on standby, right, for some time. Because my personal approach, I like best when the business is doing profits. I feel more safe and more stable. I think also if you are burning money and you're losing money, you're also under the pressure to maybe to publish something which you should not publish, right? If you're under pressure, because you need to find this balance between profiting and quality, and sometimes this under the pressure you could make maybe not the best decision. So I like to hold my ground stably.
As you can see, the CEO realizes that the brand and product they have built are everything, and that it does not make sense to risk the reputation for short-term gains by listing low-quality loans. That's not something we have seen from the other platforms in the industry. LANDE will likely get regulated by the ESCP license by the end of this year, but despite being regulated, it won't increase the safety of your investment.
What regulator can do, he can check the procedures, he can check some sort of responsible people in terms, he can check the papers, and then for some times I think he just quietly follows you. He doesn't sit on Telegram, he doesn't see the problems with projects every day. And here the community is so reactive, there's so many people which would react much faster even I think than the regulator.
If you're still watching, you might be considering investing on LANDE, so let's see what the platform offers. LANDE is accepting investors from Europe, including the UK. After you read our LANDE review and register on the platform, you must verify your identity and deposit funds to your investment account on LANDE. You will get a dedicated virtual IBAN account from Lemonway to keep your funds segregated from LANDE's operation. After you deposit your funds, you can invest manually in the primary or secondary market. The minimum annual investment is €50, but you can invest from just €2 if you choose to invest on the secondary market. Every project comes with basic information about the interest, LTV and term. You should also review the collateral type to ensure the project you are funding is well secured. If you want to earn a higher yield, you might invest in loans with a loan term of at least 12 to 18 months. It's a good practice to review the payment schedule so you know when to expect an interest or loan principal repayment. LANDE offers a variety of loans, so it is recommended to read through the project description just to be aware of what you are finding. After you gain confidence with the platform, you can set up your auto invest so you don't need to spend time investing manually. LANDE offers a basic auto invest that invests a certain amount of available funds into all loans. Alternatively, you can use the advanced auto invest, which lets you define investment amount, interest rate, loan period, LTV and collateral type. It's worth noting that the minimum investment amount per project with the advanced auto invest is set to €250. In my opinion, having the option to define the country of issuance would be a good update, but so far this is not offered by the auto invest. Investing in loans is easy, just type in your investment amount and confirm by clicking the invest button. You can then review your investments in the portfolio section. LANDE also offers a two-factor authentication which increases the safety of your account. As an investor on LANDE, you should also activate all the email notifications to be aware of the latest developments. Since I got tired of the constant cash track on other platforms, I decided to give LANDE a go and invest some funds to increase my yield. I invested in various loans with monthly interest payments, mainly backed by machinery and land. LANDE could be a good platform to consider if you cannot get your funds invested on other platforms due to low loan availability. While the loans come with a longer period, you still have the secondary market available if you decide to exit your investment earlier than expected. If you decide to sign up on LANDE with the link below, you'll get a 1% cashback bonus. As with any investment, investing in crowdfunding platforms is connected to risk. This video is no investment advice, and you should always conduct your own due diligence and monitor the latest news surrounding your investment. If you have been using LANDE and want to share your experience with the platform, do so in the comment section under the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.